Hello and welcome to another episode of Omega Illocution. We are the Cobalt Cafe. I'm Luke, the GM. With us today in any old order, we've got Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. Uh, I play a fairy who I can't say the name. Name must not be spoken.
That's
And
right.
Tara, the player, is in a bit of a mood today, so I'm sorry if I'm a bit snarky.
We'll see. We'll see. We've got Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I'm playing Chan Yu. Um, Sort of mysticky kind of guy from China, but he's not Chinese.
Layers. The Z Warrior.
Hey, I'm Zero Warrior. I play Arambare, the blood-sucking mist. Let's see what kind of mess I can make this time.
Blood.
Probably not a bloody mess. You're good at cleaning.
Yeah, there's not much blood gets left behind. And James.
Hey, James. I'm playing Garth the mercenary, basically. Yeah, that.
And we'll have Everoth at some point. ASAP. Might be in 12 hours though. Jury's out on that one. Last time, the fairy who must not be named and Arambare the Blood Mist took a route through the fairy worlds to reach London. They are there now. They crept into some poor bastard's flat, scared the shit out of him. They called the police. Police came. One of the police fainted while the other legged it. And then a bloke showed up at last minute and told you that you had to go with him if you wanted to be safe before the cops got back. Meanwhile, Garth, Chan Yu, and David landed in Sri Lanka to refuel at a deserted airfield. Wait, no, Chan Yu didn't land. Garth and David landed. Chan Yu showed up with a bunch of Chinese soldiers who got sniped by Garth and had their heads popped off by David's thighs. Chan Yu had a bit of a chat with Garth in his mind grapes. Told him, look, right, please don't snipe me. Can I come and have a chat? And they had a chat and they took off from Sri Lanka. Which, as it turns out, is now under Chinese military occupation, what with the world having been nuked and being in somewhat of a global war right now, as of a couple of weeks ago at most.
A couple days ago, right?
Yeah, a couple of days ago. Correct. So, where to drop in? I feel like the rest of the journey to London's going to be fairly uneventful for you, probably, Garth and Chan Yu and David.
No, there's still a conversation to be had. David. Oh, right.
Is not here.
But Garth and Chan Yu are here.
Yeah.
Hi. Feel free to converse. You're over the Middle East right now.
So, Garth, could you tell me about England?
It's a shitty place full of shitty people. I honestly don't know a whole lot about England other than when we staged for the invasion. But I mean, for that I was pretty much just on base or getting flown into different training exercises.
The invasion.
Of France?
When was that?
What year is it, Luke?
68.
Like 24 years ago?
Is that related to the war with Japan?
Yeah, they were pretty closely linked.
I see.
You were in China for that whole thing. Do you remember the occupation of Japan? It'd be pretty hard to forget.
I was not alive at that time.
Talking to a goddamn ghost.
But you were alive well before that.
Apparently. I know how to do things. Some things spark recognition, but I am not certain of many things.
So I think at that, Garth just like confusedly shrugs and takes a big old pull off of his flask and hands it over to Chan Yu.
Chan Yu will take a drink.
What's in the flask? Poison.
It's moonshine. So yes.
That is a strong drink.
Yeah, I make it in the engine block.
I see. So, where is a traveler to go in England?
I mean, it's not really all that big, but I've got a thing to do, so. Where were we meeting?
You've not got a location, but you know he lives in London.
Okay.
You know his exact address. So probably
Well-
at his house, I suppose.
I'm off to London. So. You're welcome to come to London.
All right. Your meta friend does not talk.
Yeah, he tends to sleep a lot. But just at the beginning of the sessions.
Ah, I see. Well, shall our conversation fade to black?
What's she doing?
She'd be up and about, aye.
Tattoo lady.
Tattoo lady, still not named, I don't believe. Still not got a sheet.
Oh no, we named her. We never wrote it down.
Yeah, so she's got a name, but who knows where it is.
Tatoozy.
Tatoozy.
I don't know.
Tatoozy's pretty good. Just need to get to her in the art library. Ooh, my library. Scrolly, past all these cave corners. Past all these dungeon walls. Past all these dungeon corners. Tatoozy, I know you're around here somewhere.
D, do you have tattoos?
Tatoozy. So yeah, she didn't get up to much. She eats plums. I believe that was a plum tree. Didn't write that down either. I feel like it were plums.
I just grew a tree.
So we're heading London, right? London. Yeah.
Yeah, London. You ever been?
I once before. Not too bad a place. Don't know what voice I'm doing for her right now.
You sound like a British person trying to do an American accent.
Cool. I don't know. It's cramped on this plane, and it stinks. And I think just
Yeah.
as soon as I'm in a country where they're speaking English, I might be having to hop off. You know.
That's fair. What we get up to isn't for everybody.
One question I've got for you, James, is: have you tried to get in touch with your patron recently?
I Yeah, I think we told him we were on our way to London.
Yeah, I do recall that. Yeah, no, it's all good. I think he wants you to go to London. He's
Okay.
kind of got his hands busy with other things at the minute. Have you told him about Chan Yu? That's what I wanted to know.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I don't think Chad Yu's all that important. Might have told him that Ghost fucked off.
Yeah. I think Ghost might still be in contact with him.
Okay.
I think he might tell you he's aware of the situation with Ghost.
Okay.
But he
Cool.
will tell you he's not got time to come and see you when you refuel just outside Israel.
Okay.
But he will tell you to carry on to London. And he'll get you somewhere to land in England, just a bit north of London.
Wait, so we land just outside of Israel, or we land near a city in Israel?
You don't land in Israel, you land in the desert, northeast of Palestine, I suppose.
Okay, so we're in Iraq.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
right.
the country.
Or Syria, maybe?
I think it was Syria. Last time, I checked where you landed when you were flying
Okay.
out. But yeah, sometimes he'd come and meet you there, give you things in person,
Okay.
but not this time.
Okay.
Very well, we'll tell you which airport in London you're allowed to land at. Well.
Okay. Yeah. We'll land.
Alright, let's have a look at the others. So,
We have an ever, by the way.
oh, have we got an Everoth?
Yes.
Hey
Hello.
up, Everoth. Did you want to talk to David Chanyu? No?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, he'd talk to David if David came. He's respecting the privacy of the guy who walked onto the airplane past him without.
Yeah, that's fair.
I guess after a while he will wake up after recovering, get a new shirt, and walk out. Walk out.
Alright, yeah. Alright, Nutter. Tattoos, he would say. You made a big mess back there.
She's talking to me.
Yeah.
I I'm sorry, I wouldn't be able to remember. Well, at least that much. Hope it wasn't much of a problem.
Nah, pal, you were great. Top notch.
Good to know. I don't really have much control when it comes to that thing, you know?
She's just like, good to know. And she hands you a plum.
No. Thanks. He'll start eating it.
Perhaps David should roll perception.
Okay. Oh, I made it.
What does he see?
There's an entire extra person on the plane, and an extra motor.
Oh, yeah. There is a new guy. You kind of just walked past him before. You might not be able to remember that.
Wait, we have a new motorcycle? Huh. Don't remember that.
And a whole new person.
Oh, who?
The guy standing right next to you.
Ah, I see. Hi, new person. Nice motorcycle.
Hello. I am Chun Yu.
Hello, Chun. I am David. Nice to meet you.
You are forgetful, no?
Oh, I think you must have met me with the other side of me. Sorry about that. I kind of have a lapse of memory between faces, but yeah. Sorry if I forgot about you.
So you are the chicken man?
Yeah, if you can call that thing a chicken. Far more sturdy than one, at least I can tell you.
Oh God!
And who turned you into a meta?
Uh, it's a long story. It involves Lovecraftian sheep. He says with the most serious eyes possible as he opens them just a little bit.
I do not know what that means.
They're beans of sheep with long, fluffy necks that just bite and spit at you. They're terrifying.
You were attacked by overly aggressive sheep and became a giant chicken?
I think so. But overly aggressive sheep with long, Craftian, long necks. They're horrifying, I tell you. Probably a meta or something.
I see. And were you in on the southern continent when the war?
When it happened? No, I was back in my country. I think I hit my meta back in my young days. I'm not a experiment, if that's what you're asking.
He just asked you if you were on the southern continent when the war began.
Oh, I. He will say, no, I think it still counts as northern.
I'm really quite confused now.
He is taking Mexico as North America, not South America.
The southern continent is Australia.
Ah, I thought you were meaning South America. My bad. That was a character mistake. No, I'm not from the land down under. I'm actually
He's
from America.
Really, when the nukes launched.
Uh, Yeah, I was there. I think most of the memories are really confused. Well, clouded. Like chicken broth.
See, I will let you try to recover your memories then.
Thanks. They generally come back in a little bit. It's just like a fussy dream. Make yourself at home. I mean, it's just a plane, but it's all we got.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, David, for inviting him to make himself at home on my plane.
He's eating the plum, and he's like, "Didn't we stole it from Nazis?"
No, I stole it from the United States government.
Well, yeah. Too many bullets back then. See what I mean about memories? He continues eating the plum. Just very nonchalant, very calm, very uh nothing like you would think the chicken was.
Guys, I think we need to get David help.
I do too.
He says some weird things.
To London.
To London. Meanwhile, in London, in the early hours
One
of...
of
Go on.
just took a moment.
What?
Chanyu is going to meditate for 5 seconds.
Alright, I'll give you 5 seconds. Plus 1 or 2 for whatever comes next.
And he'll touch David on the and restore some memories using restore mind. Lesser restore mind can recover a lost or suppressed memory.
Yeah, what memories have you been losing, David?
Uh so he is transported into a petting zoo where he was left on by his mother as a child. He was there with a bunch of crayons and was having some fun just watching sheep and coloring them with the crayons until the sheep got really angry at him and started chasing him and biting him around. Then started to rain. He hit up at the farm and was incredibly scared by two llamas that he now refers them as Lovecraftian sheep that terrify him while his mother lost him for all that time, and he has that memory completely shut in and forgotten.
Roll me a fright check, please. A -2, I think it is.
Okay.
Oh, you succeeded. Yeah, you remember the llamas biting at you, terrifying you. But you don't just straight up start crying and revert to fetal position.
Kind of like just look at the window, shed a tear, bite the plum, and say, "Mama." Super
Just killed
dramatically.
a man. Put a gun up to his head. Pulled the trigger, now he's dead. Mama.
Don't sing anymore, otherwise we'll get demonetized.
We're already demonetized the minute I start talking.
Demonetize.
Or, yeah. Good use for a spell to restore that childhood trauma.
Thanks. I was trying to forget about that.
In London, right now. Let's change map before anyone else meditates. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Londoner. Jesus Christ.
Oi, get fuck off.
Oi, you what? You not from round here. Anyways, so this guy just came into the apartment, looked down at the unconscious policeman, looked back at Is in the bowl of mint imperials, and I
I'm
believe
like rolling around in that, just gnawing on everything.
I'm pretty sure you were reading the Yellow Pages, right, Arambare?
Map.
Yeah, I was reading the map.
Oh yeah, with the A to Z. It's just, quick, you've got to come with me before the cops get back. I can look after you. I'll keep you safe.
Who is this?
My name's Richard. I help metahumans. But the police, probably the army, are going to be here any minute. We should really leave.
Open these. I'm gonna start like holding up the individual mints one at a time and dropping them in the bowl.
What did you say though? Can you
Can we take these?
Yeah, grab them.
I start trying to pick them up one at a time and then loading them onto my back, but then they roll off, and then I try it again, and then they roll off.
He walks over and just like grabs the bowl with you in it.
I will let him do that as I chew on them.
The army is bothersome.
As he gets a bit closer, he's just like, "Oh God, what's that smell?"
That's my friend. He smells like the butt of a squirrel.
That's very good. Where did you two come from? You can tell me this on the way. Where's your friend? What is this mist?
I go, there he is, and there he is, and there he is, and there he is, and there he is.
Just like, where did you come from? No
We came from
time.
the portal.
No
and then
time. Follow me. And he's running out the door with a bowl of mints and Is in his hands.
I'm telling him the entirety of our story, but with my flavor.
Yeah, he's not going to get much of that, I don't think. He's got a car outside. He kind of ends up running back through you, the half of you that were hanging out the window,
Mm-hmm.
to get to his car that's parked on the street. Engine running. There's a driver in there who turns and looks, and he says, "We can't wait much longer, Mr. Dunning." And Richard says, "I know. Come on. Can you fit in here or
Bloodbud,
follow?"
fall up.
Okay.
He climbs in the back seat.
Yeah, the mist starts coalescing in the backseat into a ball. It takes a little while, like a minute or two.
Mm.
But eventually, there's like a large bowling ball of blood.
There he is.
The driver like pulls a handkerchief out and holds it against his mouth. He's just like, "Oh my God." And Richard Dunn is just like, This is amazing. You just gotta take us home, Barry. There's no safe house close enough. Just take us home." And Barry's like, "Aye, boss," and vroom, squeal. Spin around the corner.
We're supposed to meet the man from the Angry Bird.
We are to meet some friends. They will come by plane.
Are they like you? Do they need help as well?
One is a bird man, and the other has boomies.
Boobies.
Boomies. Pow! Bang!
Guns.
That could be awkward. And you're on the drives.
And then another
Go on.
lady goes poof and moves from one spot to another.
A teleporter. That's
Yeah, that's what the Nukies, no, Nazis said.
this Nazis.
Yeah, one of them's inside him.
You've got a Nazi in you.
God damn, now he's crushed.
Is he?
Oh, is he dead now?
He
Very dead.
he did die just before he got crushed, I think.
Well, you get this. Are you just gonna cough up bits of Nazi then? Because wasn't he like not blood at all?
He didn't have any food blood in him, no. Only like lubricant blood.
So as you were condensing, you probably just dropped bits of him out, like outside the car door. So there's like just a full like
Pile of
mangled body.
gears, skin.
Means meat.
Yeah, it's pretty horrendous.
But otherwise, yeah, I'm just gonna ramble and chew on mints.
Yeah, it's a short car journey. He's like, right, it's up here. And he runs out towards his big townhouse front door. It's very grim old placey.
Oh, we're from Harry Potter. Okay, yeah. I was like, what?
Yeah, one of the
So like, yeah, one of those houses like shoved into two other houses.
pretty much. But yeah, like if Harry were to sell his godfather's house, that'd be worth like millions.
Yeah,
Millions, that house.
just like San Francisco.
Aye. Can you move when you're in the ball form?
Yeah.
At your usual kind of rate? Just roll around.
No, it suffers a reduction.
Okay, well. He'll get out
was
of
gonna
car.
I was gonna say, do you just condense yourself and then like push more of your weight towards the front or the direction you want to go?
Yeah, roll slowly and
Just
move
start
one.
rolling.
So you start off really slow, but you can get going fast.
If it's down an hill, yeah.
Yeah.
Rolling.
So yeah, he'll lead you up the stairs. Barry drives away. And then he's like, oh okay. Sarah's probably asleep. We should be quiet.
Okay.
Come on, I'll take you to the living room. And then he opens the door and the lights are all already on. And he's like, oh, Sarah? Someone quietly shouts back, like, through here. And then he walks round a corner to the living room. And you see this lady with this baby in her arms.
Oh.
Oh, baby Mila.
Mila's not sleeping. Oh, God. And I think she's just made a mess in a nappy.
Baby! Baby! I will
They fly in immediately for the baby.
fly over to the baby.
Sarah's just like, oh, you brought some people, Richard. And Richard's like, yes, and that smell's not in the nappy. That's I don't think I got your names.
I'll trade you a mint or I'll trade you this for the baby. I hold up the mint to her.
Sorry, the baby's not for sale. Certainly not for a mint imperial. That baby blood smells delicious, I should point out, or amber. There's not much,
Oh.
but it's like a ooh.
Delicacy.
Yeah.
Boing, boing, boing. You're getting closer to the baby.
I see you move closer, and I'll go, no, no, no eating the baby.
Who have you brought home, Richard? She asks.
This child smells special.
She's mine. I'm gonna trade for her eventually.
So what were your I just got a question for James. What were your plan to get in touch with this guy? Were you just going to show up at his house, do you think? You're going to try and call him first, maybe?
Did we have a number? Did we
I
get a number? Because
think
I assumed that we had an address, so I was gonna hit like a phone book and see if I can't find said address.
phone number, you mean?
Yeah, phone number.
Yeah, perfect. That is exactly what I were hoping you'd say. Yeah, I think you're just dialing that number now, maybe.
Oh,
Okay,
so you landed and...
so we've landed and
Yeah, you are currently in England, probably at a phone on the disused airfield that you've been granted access to.
oh, okay, yeah, I am dialing that number.
And the phone starts ringing in Richard Dunning's apartment. It's just like, who's that at this time? What? Alright, you two, when you're happy to tell me your names, please do. Please don't eat anyone. He picks up the phone and says, hello?
Is this Richard Dunning?
Yes, can I ask is calling?
Not over the phone, but I have reason to believe that you are currently in great danger, and we need to meet at, and I'll give him like a cafe or something, like in a totally different part of town.
Mm-hmm. Just, you already flipped through the phone book and chose somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't even need a roll for that. It's like, okay, when?
Immediately.
You roll me hearing, please.
Boop! Baby knows!
Yeah, because I doubt Is is being quiet right now. Yeah, you can definitely hear Is talking in the room that he's in.
Do you happen to have a small ferry and a cloud of mist with you?
Who's calling? Seriously, is this the CIA?
Close, but not quite. I need you to put that cloud of mist on the phone.
Well, he's more like a ball at the minute. When I met him, it was cloud of mist, but Mr. Blood, it's for
I roll
you.
up to him.
He kind of holds the phone down to you.
The ball change shapes slightly to kind of hold the phone.
A tentacle like whips out and grabs the receiver and pulls it in.
Yeah.
Never using that phone again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, get him moving. Keep him protected. We're meeting at whatever cafe.
Okay.
Is there anyone else there?
Boop! Baby knows.
His family.
Shit, we gotta get them out of there as well. At least to a safe house. Bring them too.
What is it that happens in Assassin's Creed when you fail a mission? Like desynchronizing.
Yeah, you desynchronize.
Yeah, don't let any of these die. Actually, no. Feel free to let. No, they can't yet.
Oh.
Feel you can play a part in Richard and Sarah's deaths, just not yet. You gotta give it a year or two.
That small child has to continue living though.
Yeah, if that
The
child
diamond
dies,
arriving.
you'll totally desynchronize.
Yeah.
Baby.
The
I'm
baby's
like on her chest
Yeah.
and like entertaining the hell out of the baby.
the baby seems to think you're amazing. Sarah would have probably fallen asleep if she weren't so terrified right now.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot the other part of my plan. Arambare. Have Is fly and follow the car and keep an eye out for any metal boxes that are following your car.
I'll be able to notice that.
That would be unlikely to happen.
I guess this is London, and it's famous for those fogs. You could probably blend in.
No one's gonna think twice about the stink. As long as you're like we in, one street of the Thames.
But yeah, one of you guys needs to watch out for a tail.
Either of you got shadowing.
Nope.
It's observation to notice the shadow.
I think it defaults to shadowing -2.
My skills are aerobatics, dancing, dreaming, flight, gardening, gesture, hidden lore, search, singing, stealth, and survival woodlands.
That's like one
Yeah.
sentence.
I could start listing my skills, but we'll be here for a while.
Yeah. Please don't.
It
Yeah, I
sounds
do not have
ridiculous.
shadowing. Kinda hard for me to have shadowing.
Yeah, I mean, do you have an observation?
No.
You've got perception, I'm sure. That'll do.
Yeah, the full to IQ -5. But okay. We will try our best. And I hand the phone back.
Oh, okay. So,
What?
Mr. Bloodball, can I trust the man on this phone?
I think so.
He's not trying to hurt you or the fairy.
He would not be able to.
That's true.
Okay. All
I
right.
could murderate that fairy.
is that what you say as like he's putting the phone back to his ear?
No, I'm just like, it was like, she can't. Like, man, I could totally fucking obliterate that fairy.
Yeah, it's like stand on her and do it.
I am full of iron.
Oh no, but there's also the fact that I have power dodge, enhanced defenses off of my
And it's
talent.
substantiality.
Well,
and
yeah, but
substantiality.
it'd be a page out of the Book of Kincaid. Like, you wouldn't see it coming.
Oh, it happens. It happens. I have the advantage that makes it just happen automatically
Yeah.
without actual thought.
Oh,
So it just does it.
Yeah, you'd have to try and murder her while she's asleep, like every night for a year until she crit failed.
But anyway, you could probably pull it off eventually.
Just set up some kind of trap with a mint in it.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, but yeah, so
All right,
I just launch a missile at a Rambere.
all right. When do you want me at this cafe?
Now, go now. Pack, quick bag, light bag, go.
Shit, fine. I'll see you there, I suppose. Who am I looking for?
You'll know me. Click.
Click. He's definitely not gonna go and talk to the scrubber with dreadlocks. Sarah, I'm sorry. We've got to go. Something's happening. But maybe we can use this to our advantage. Bring up the timeline? I don't know. She's just like picking up Mila now. Do you want to go on a trip, Mila? We're going on an adventure. Daddy's going to get us killed, Mila.
by the way, I am like, as soon as she starts getting picked up, I'm gonna grab onto like her chest cloth.
Don't grab the
cloth on
baby's
her
chest.
The
I
cloth
know
on her
what you-
chest, and
Sorry.
then like just be lifted up with her.
Okay, aye. Yeah, the baby likes you a lot. Trying to put you in its mouth.
I might let her.
No, the baby like gums you.
Occasionally, when I get bored of it, I'll just insubstantiality out of there. But yeah, whatever.
Whoop! Oh god, that's horrifying. Okay.
You know, that's if the mom doesn't stop her.
Yeah, they're throwing bags together. You're probably already there, aren't you? When I'm thinking about this, actually, you've called from the location, or at least nearby it.
Oh no, actually, like if we can do that, I want to be calling him from like outside of his apartment.
We can do that. So is there like two bikes parked at the side of the road?
Yeah, like down the street. I want to follow him,
You could follow him there.
but like at far enough of a distance that you know, I'd be behind whoever's following him.
Yeah.
He's tailing the tail, if
Yeah.
there is one.
And this is a good chance to see how good Arambare and Iss are at checking for tails.
Oh no, there's a baby.
Baby distracted.
If I know anything about fairies,
They
they
could love
fucking
some babies.
love babies.
You gotta steal that. Probably mostly because they're selling them to Arambare.
Well, I know that at the very least they're a valuable commodity, and I want one.
Fair enough. We're a bit early for it, but I need to take a quick break because I've chugged my coffee too quick and all that entails. So we'll be right back in a couple of minutes.
All right.
We're back. Sorry about that brief break there. So, sorry as well, Chan Yu, for taking away some marvelling at central London from you as you were riding there on a bike. Maybe this is the first time you've seen anything like this ever.
I think I've never seen something like it.
Wah wah.
I don't think you know
So
much
you-
about road traffic rules, probably.
You would like my assistance, Garth?
Yeah, absolutely. Use all hands on deck on this one.
Very well.
The tattoo lady just peace.
I'll just, John, why don't you just stick close to me for now?
She's not yet. She's interested in this guy you're going to meet.
And I think probably like on one side of the motorcycle has got a katana stashed, and on the other side, like tucked up into the fender, is an assault rifle.
All right.
Anyu's openly got his staff and bow.
Yeah, I don't think you'll have too much trouble.
I Governor, there's a target for a mugging. Yeah, look at that. Nice. But he has no skill with.
Oi, pal. Gives a quid, I know your sister. Got change for bus. Come on, fucker. And then, like, when they've got close, they've got a knife out, and they get their heads popped off by David, probably.
No, I think David just winds up doing that thing where he moves his jacket aside and shows them that he is in fact strapped.
Like that?
Way more armed than you are, bitch.
Well, 10 minutes after that phone call, you'd see him coming out of that house and getting in a car that wasn't the one Barry had dropped him off. He didn't ring Barry to come and get him for this. Sounded urgent, so he's just gone out and got in his car. With a ball of blood, a wife and baby, and a small flying thing.
I mean, if the baby's knocked out, I'm knocked out too.
Yeah, the baby had fallen asleep at some point, so you're probably asleep in the baby's arms.
I would have asked them to bring the bowl
Yeah,
before I clonked out.
there's the bowl of mint imperials as well.
What is your intention with those targets, Garth?
Keep him alive.
What threats are you expecting?
I have absolutely no idea. Like, I just know. What did that lady say more specifically again?
That is very important. That if you really wanted to solve the problems with this world, then you should probably seek him out because he'll save a lot of lives.
Okay, yeah. This guy is. All I know is that some time traveling lady, dimension hopping lady. I don't fucking know, but she said this guy is really important and he's gonna save a lot of lives, and I needed to seek him out. So that probably means, in my experience, and I've got quite a bit of it, that something is trying to kill this guy right now.
I see.
And they're driving away.
Awesome.
Well, Londoner.
I'm gonna. I'll wait until they round the corner.
Alright, and get following. You know where they're going.
Yeah. I'm the one who gave him the address, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I will give you one of these. That was a good shadowing roll. And I'm also on the lookout for anyone tailing them.
All right, and Arambere, if you're observing anything.
Somewhere. The full AQ, -5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. At this time of night, it is only a 20-minute journey across London that they've taken. They are indeed being followed, Garth. As soon as their car sets off, one across road turns its lights and engine on and sets off quick after them, and it's still following them. Pulls up like just round corner from that cafe where he stops.
Okay, I want to pull up like down the street from him, and I want to get my my sword ready, and I'll look over at Chan Yu and like, don't kill him yet. And then we'll sneak up behind their car.
All right, it is a black sedan, very plain. Don't really know 60s cars, especially not in the UK.
I think that's good enough.
Probably Jaguar.
Yeah, it's
No.
a Jag. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is a big, massive, fat Jag.
Okay.
Shanyu's gonna meditate for 2 seconds.
Barely feels worth mentioning if it's only 2 seconds of meditation, but all right.
He's gonna meditate for 2 seconds again. Nah, wait, the full. Yeah, he'll just wait 2 seconds and clear the. Soul Strike, if you want to check.
On my way. I think I recall what it does, though. Yes, gotcha. Mm-hmm. All right. So you're gonna approach this car sneakily, I assume.
Yeah, I want to sneak up behind it.
You're.
Are you fucking kidding?
Oh dear.
Ooh.
I guess I could have had a worse skill roll to be doing this with, though.
You
I
slip
think
on
you have to reroll.
some London trash, and
Just face plant into the back of their hood.
yeah, yeah, legit. Like you fall into the car.
Just like right into the boot.
The window winds down a bit. No, it's already wound down, and there's 2 people in there, a passenger and a driver. And the passenger kind of leans out and turns around and says, "You all right there, buddy? Want to step away from my vehicle?"
Yeah, I'm fine, man. I'm fine. And then I'm just gonna kind of stagger up like to that window.
I think that's an acting check.
Yeah, they're looking at the drunkard.
Hmm?
Can Shanyu walk to the other side while they're looking at the drunkard on one side?
Yes. The driver turns and just looks you up and down. And I think he's reaching inside his coat pocket. Might be a good time to get turn order up, honestly.
I'm glad we had backup.
This were a smooth up that you just pulled.
it all went to shit because I face
Slipped
planted.
on slipped on someone's syringe. Yep. UN, USA. Agent.
Oh yeah, David, don't go all chicken yet.
All right, David's there.
Yeah, he's cowering behind the couch as he realizes this is not a good situation for him.
Couch.
He's-
Couch.
Sorry, the back part of the car.
Okay.
Boot.
Boot. That's the
As
boot.
as Luke would call it. We call it a trunk because it's a trunk.
Well, like what elephants have on the face.
No, like a thing that you put stuff in with a closing lid.
A boot.
No, like
No, I mean on the back seat, not on the trunk.
you're not in the car, Ev.
Oh, I thought he said I was.
No, you
Sorry.
would have arrived on a bike a bit away, and you've parked like further down the road from this car where it wouldn't see the bikes, and then Garth and Chan Yu have approached sneakily.
Attempted to.
Attempted to, but then Garth just straight up headbutted the car. You were like doing this good like squat stealth sneak up there, and then he just got there and like slammed it with his face.
So you need me to roll perception for to see if to check if I see all this.
Oh, you see it.
What do you need me to roll?
I don't need you to roll it. That was quite obvious. It'd be hard pressed to fail that. But Garth, you're up. Driver is reaching in his pocket as he has seen a guy with a staff and bow appear at his window. Passenger is looking at you like you're off your tits. Give me that acting check, though. Yeah, he's also reaching in his pocket. But you're up first, Garth.
Right. Well, seeing that that didn't work, I'm just gonna go ahead and shank.
Swing!
And I just want to I want to do like that attack where I like stab next to his neck, but I don't want to hurt him at all. I just want to like have the sword like resting on his jugular.
Yeah, you maybe want to cut the skin ever so slightly, but nothing more.
Yeah. So neck -5. Damn.
Failure by 1. And you were trying not to hit him.
I was trying not to hit him.
You bring the sword out in front of him in his face in the car there, for sure. And he flinches. David?
And then yeah, I just want to say,
All right. David, are you doing anything in particular?
Do you need me to use acrobatics to run with the bike where the whole thing is happening, or what else could I do?
Any manner? I mean, you could have approached at the same time as these. Or you could set off from the bike, or you could remain there.
I'll like to approach nonchalantly, like a bystander, to see if.
Got you. So you're also walking up there. You'll be like alongside on the next turn, Chen Yu.
Yeah. What would it be? Just flat out to attack the
To attack the what? Sorry.
as driver's. I'm the driver's side, right?
Yeah.
What would it be to attack the window?
Um,
Uh, Actually,
-1.
could I just attack him and just take the minus for his point?
You're cutting out quite a bit there.
Could I attack him through the driver's side window?
Yes. No penalty for
melee.
melee.
Normal, yep. Okay. And he's got a shield. Is the window long enough to swing through it? Like to swing and hope to hit him with the end of my staff?
No, you'd need to thrust through, I think. Yeah, just going for the torso.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't put in my staff damage. Or maybe I did, but it was deleted when.
Sitting is -2.
+2. Thrust +2.
It hits.
And do I actually hit him?
Yes.
Oh, that rolled 2d6. I forgot to change that. That should just be the first one for 1 fatigue damage.
Okay, 6 crushing, 1 fatigue, or no crushing?
Crushing 1 fatigue.
Gotcha.
This was the minus whatever the window stopped.
Aha, I see. So yeah, the window smashes. The staff goes through, pokes him in the chest. He kind of draws his gun from his pocket. The one with the sword at his neck is not drawing his gun, though. He says, "You're making a big mistake, pal."
I'm just gonna move the sword so that way it's resting on his neck now, and I'm gonna say, "Oh yeah, why?"
So David, you're like at the side of the car. Chan Yu just smashed the driver's side window. Garth's got a sword in there.
I don't see anybody else around, just us three.
Give me a vision check, please. Street is clear at the minute. Just you three and the two in the car.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to see how I can help here because I don't want to mess up that scene. Not sure if I can try and redirect the traffic from like a block away to another side so that they don't see Garth with a sword pointing to this guy's throat. Is that possible?
There is a corner up ahead, yeah. So like, if you went over to there, you could see if anyone were about to turn around the corner and tell them to not.
Yeah, I'll go there and redirect the traffic to another way by just yelling crash and then pointing into another direction.
Oh, okay, so you start just like jogging up towards the corner.
Yeah, and I'll do that for a few turns.
Alright.
Oh, hey, there's the chicken man. Bye, chicken man. Ah, back to
So-
sleep.
You now?
Yep, Chanyu.
Okay. Hmm. I will. Could follow up damage with just a touch. It's has the universal follow up modifier.
I think I'll allow it. For this fight, at least.
Okay. I'll let go of my staff with my closer hand to the driver's side window. So, or no, I'll let go of it with my primary hand, main hand, the one that I have handed this far.
You get him.
Or fatigue damage.
Ouch. He's gonna drop his gun, the one that pulled it out. Because he's really not liking his position here, and neither's the one with the sword at his throat. Alright, to pause combat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it time to undo
Yeah.
combat?
Yeah, no one's gonna get shot here right this second. So, David, you run up to the corner of the street, and you can see up there that there's no one coming in either direction there either, but you will be able to spot now if anyone does approach.
All right.
And he just says, "You're fucking with the wrong people, son."
Yeah, guns in the back seat.
The guns go into the back seat.
Get out of the car.
They share a look. And then he's reaching for the door handle, like with his head, back so that you don't chop him. Driver does the same.
Alright. Slowly now.
They're stepping out.
I'll motion over to the trunk and why don't you have a seat?
They frown at you. It's just like, you really don't know who you're fucking with.
Yeah, but I'd like to find out. What's your interest in the Dunnings?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't. And I'm gonna start rifling through their pockets.
Here, what do they carry ID on them? They've got American passports, both of them. Another gun each.
God, I assume there's like some kind of fence or something.
Yeah, it's a railing, but it drops down to below ground. Like a basement kind of apartment.
Okay, actually, my idea is terrible. I'm gonna hand those off to Chanyu.
Hand what off to Chanyu?
Pair of American passports and wallets with a bit of money in them. Some American dollars, some Great British pounds.
Oh, I was more thinking the pistols.
Oh, the pistols.
And you will put them in his pockets.
Pistols in pockets.
Yeah, at this point I'll put my sword away, so it's less suspicious. And I'll switch to German.
Wieso?
Again, I ask, what is your interest in the Dunnings?
They just like look at each other confused. And then one of them says back in German, I don't know what you're talking about. But it's not good German. Heavy American accent.
Wait, are you guys legitimately CIA? Man, I thought you were Nazis.
I did not see that coming.
Also, good job on the Jaguar. That's real inconspicuous. Oh, gotta go to London. Get me a Jaguar. No, but seriously, you're following the Dunnings. I've been following you since their house.
Case you didn't know, son, there's a war on. Dunning's running interference on that war.
Are they still German?
No, they speak in English.
Are you talking about the war, the meta-human war?
That's what it's gonna be. So far, it's
Yeah.
just a war.
If you Yankee fucks keep pushing at it like this, yeah, there's gonna be a war.
There already is a war, asshole.
There can be many wars at the same time.
And the other one says, I know who the fuck you are now. I know who you are, you prick. So why don't you just kill us and get it fucking over with? The friend looks a bit nervous at that statement.
Who did they say they know who? Like,
To Garth.
Yeah, that's not necessarily my style. Plus, you know, you've got more questions to answer. Like, okay, so he's admitted that he was following the Dunnings because
Is this out of character?
yeah, I'm sorry, that
He did just say that the Dunnings are running interference on the war effort.
yeah, okay. Yeah, and that puts a stick in your craw, does it?
Put a stick in the world's craw. If it isn't dealt with. He's harboring dangerous individuals who are needed for the war effort.
Yeah, except that's an American war and you're in England now. So,
It's a world war, and we're allies. Unlike you, you terrorist.
me, a terrorist? Yeah, I can see it. You know what? Luke, I'm sorry, I can't personally think of anything, but I am gonna go ahead and we've been doing this for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and start an interrogation. Like, I just want to know I more want to know what their plans for moving forward are, and like how much backup these guys got. Like, so you guys out here alone?
You're very confident that they're not here alone. These two tonight in this location are almost definitely, based on the response. But there is a heavy presence in London at the minute.
Okay.
And give me another interrogation check, please. You got time for a couple of quick questions? As for goals going forward, they're on the way out of London anyway, is what they tell you. We were gonna be gone tomorrow anyway.
What the plan? And the plan was to take the Dunnings with you, or just take them out tonight on your way out of town.
Just to make sure they didn't interfere, dickhead.
Interfere with you leaving.
Yes. Now you're gonna let us go, or are you gonna kill us?
Well, that depends, and I want you to think really hard about this. If I let you go, what are you gonna do?
One of them's just quiet, the one that's got bashed by Chan Yu. But the one who you had your sword to his throat said, I'm gonna come back with the boys and kill you, Garth. I don't know what your surname is, else I'd have called you by that, probably.
Just Garth.
Just Garth.
Anderson. Garth Anderson.
So
Mr. Anderson. Swords back out.
I think it's swords back out, head off.
No, I'm gonna stab him in the vitals.
Fully murder the guy out in the street.
Oh, wow, it hits.
Nine, 18, 27 damage to the vitals.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. First check. Dead. Yeah, you stab him through the heart. The friend says, fuck! Alright, just let me go. I'll cover for you.
does Garth look like he wants the other one alive?
I think Garth feels ambivalent at this point.
Chan Yu stabs at the guy.
Yeah, he's not paying attention to you right now, and you hit. Just at the torso.
One moment.
Huh. check. It tells you if you hover over it. You know what? Nah, yeah, KO. You stab them, and their eyes kind of roll back into their head as they and then drop to the floor as well.
As he starts bleeding, just spear comes through his chest.
Yeah. And then, what, are they just getting shoved in back of that boot?
Yeah. Go up to the driver's side door, open up the trunk, and stuff them in.
It's a Jag, you'll be able to fit them both. Fits all your golf clubs and a full load of shopping.
Just look over at John, you would be like, man, I'm glad the dumb Americans got the Jag stuff.
It is an interesting car.
Yeah, they look nice, but it was made in Britain, so it'll break down tomorrow.
There is
I do
a briefcase in the boot.
have a motorcycle,
Oh, there is a briefcase.
or even better, a horse.
I'm sorry, I did not catch that, Jared.
I do prefer the maneuverability of a motor, or even better, a horse.
We used to keep horses on the farm back home. Daddy and I would use them to wrangle cattle.
So you were a pastoralist.
A what?
I think that is the term. You lived as I supposedly once.
Well, I mean, growing up, but I got the hell out of there as soon as I could. Speaking about getting the hell out, maybe we should collect the Dunnings and the rest of the compatriots and maybe get the hell out of here.
Very well.
To the restaurant.
Aye, aye. And David, you'd see that they shoved the bodies in the boot, and it's clear.
As soon as it's clear, he will just look around and see if a constable's coming, just to kind of like keep waving for a short time before he leaves and just goes to the restaurant with everybody else.
All right. And Tatoozy is here as well. Did you just kill those two? Like, are the dead
I killed
guys
the one-
in the boot of
the
that
other.
car?
Wait, who asked this?
Tatoozy.
Yeah, they were CIA agents.
This is London, yeah? It looks
Yeah.
around. All right. Where's this guy?
Point at the front door to the cafe.
Mm-hmm. Some 24-hour place opposite a tube station.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. The Dunnings are all in there, baby, also. In fact, no, they're not in there. They're in the car outside because he's got a couple of metahumans with him and he can't just walk into...
What are you talking about? I'm clonked out and look like a toy, and the other one's just a stinky ball.
That's also true.
Like, the waiters are gonna try to, or servers are gonna be trying to figuring out what the heck has gone bad.
Yeah, alright, yeah. They're in that restaurant. corner table. Stinky ball, like, hiding under the table.
And then we walk in.
Yeah. Guy behind counter, like, looks up at you. Says, sorry about smell, I'm looking for it now. And he's, like, clearing stuff from underneath, behind. He's got a mop. And he's, like, covering his nose. Hmm?
What?
Could you
Okay.
repeat that, Jared? You sounded a million miles
Sean
away.
uses bow and a
I think he's saying Chen Yu's got a staff and a bow.
bow and a
Bow and a...
Staff?
Sean Yu's got a bow and a staff.
He has. The guy sees that. He kind of looks confused.
I mean, I've got a sword slug on my shoulder, so...
Yeah, this guy doesn't seem to notice much. Or not care, at least.
Okay. I assume there's only so many compatriots at the place right now? Patrons? Patrons was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, there's an homeless-looking guy who's asleep or dead at one table, and then the Dunnings at the other.
Okay. Go sit down at the Dunnings table.
The woman with the baby looks terrified and knackered. The man looks pretty scared and a bit tired. She's like, are you the gentleman from the phone?
I am indeed. Smart call on the back booth back to the wall. Got a good head on your shoulders.
Is that
So anyhow,
sword?
Yeah,
And
there were 2 CIA agents that had been following you from your place. Don't worry, they're now in their trunk. But, we need to get the hell out of London. So,
I was planning to leave anyway. The CIA. They've been following me.
seems like. Don't worry, you lost the tail.
Oh, that's not good.
Sounds like, they seem to think you're into some heavy shit.
Yeah, I am. Not as heavy as they are, though.
Well, the 2 CIA agents that I just killed seem to, disagree with that statement.
Luke,
Yep.
could David go to the restroom and just go to his stall? I'm just kind of seeing that there might be a battle in this restaurant.
Yeah, you can go to a stall if you want. I think this restaurant will probably be safe.
Sounds like a GM would use to lure you into a false sense of security.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. And okay. Well, they're trafficking people.
So they are selling slaves.
Yes, well, the CIA are buying slaves, borrowing slaves, loaning them. They've got a container ship. It's docked in the city. And I've been watching them, and yes.
And you wish to steal these slaves?
I want to free them and liberate them.
See.
If they've been following me, then I've probably already fucked everything. I need to bring the timeline up. I'm in contact with people all over the world and all over the country. I can't leave London and leave those people on that ship.
God damn it.
Some of them are children. They're, younger than 12. There's one girl in particular that really needs to be saved.
All right. I'll help you do it. No, that's not what Garth would say. Garth would say, "No, we gotta get you out of the country."
He's gritting his teeth. It's like, I was planning on leaving anyway. I know where the ship's going. If that's any help. Or at
Like,
least I know where it's supposed to be going.
What's your plan to get these people out of the country?
I didn't have one. But now that you're here,
I can fit maybe 10.
there's just this girl that needs to be gotten off that ship. We, the collective that I'm part of, we've got a plan that'll save every metahuman from slavery, from being forced to die in a war for the fascists that run our countries. But we need this child. And right now the CIA have got her locked in a pod or something on that ship.
All right. Well, in any case, this is not the place to be having this conversation. We will head back to the airbase, the airstrip.
All right. Is there somewhere to sleep there? I've got a wife and a baby.
Yeah, you'll have a bunk.
All right. Well, thank you. And then they'd stand up, leave money on table for the bill.
How's this? Did you not leave a tip?
He left a tip.
In the 60s?
60s?
It's the UK in the 60s.
Yes. And so they'd follow you.
Cool.
It's like an hour's drive.
Uneventful.
Yeah, not followed by anyone that you could tell. Arambere is drooling next to the baby. Gross.
I am still passed the hell out.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
It's been a long day? Because it's been like a week or two for them, but it's been a day for us, right?
yeah,
Okay.
that is correct. So okay, you'll get back to the airfield, no problem. And the old dusty hangar that your plane's parked in.
Cool. Yeah. Get everybody inside and get the woman with the baby and the family all comfy.
As comfy as they can be.
Yeah, comfy as they can be. Yeah, give them the 2 rooms.
Ugh. Did not
You didn't
token
make
her
tokens.
character up. Didn't token his character up.
Ugh,
What a loser.
fail.
Yeah. Be don't need characters for him.
I mean, squares
You-
are fine for now.
You can just slap the squares on there. It doesn't ruin immersion for me.
They're so square though.
Yeah, we'll just fix it next time.
They're so square.
Come in here. Plum?
I'm alright for the minute, thanks. How is this thing growing?
I have no idea.
Did you do it? Sorry for asking. Are you a metahuman? Mr.
Garth. And no. No, this is the result of that, and I'll point down at the mint bowl that he's holding.
Oh no, I'm on baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'll point at the baby and like that.
Alright. And
It is the reason for baby.
and so you, sir, what was your name again? And he's talking to you, Jared.
I am John Yu.
And you are a metahuman.
Yes. Is Arambre still a ball of blood?
Yeah.
And Mr. Blood here, I can see isn't human.
That is a lie? Fascinating.
Evil bird. Oh, we're back here.
Back in the bad bird. Well, I'm going to go to sleep, if that's alright, Richard. Oh, Tatoozy's still in the toilet. She's like, hey, oh.
Tattoo lady.
Oh, hello again, little thing.
I haven't seen you since this morning.
Yeah, no, it was last week, actually.
For you, maybe. Silly humans.
How does Arambre reach out?
A little bloody tentacle slowly approaches her skin.
What are we doing back in here?
This blood creature is alive, Garth. What is it doing?
I have no idea about that thing.
Don't eat the baby. Or, I don't know him. You can eat him.
Oh yeah, everybody, Chanyu, little fairy thing, Rambere, Richard.
Can you... Okay. And he'll back away from the...
By the way, I don't know what's going on, Jared, but we're only getting like every other word every time you talk.
It has been quite choppy.
Can you speak, Arambre?
I was just going to shake your hand.
And then eat you. Because you're a human.
I'm not hungry at the moment.
A bow will suffice. And Chanyu will do a light bow.
Interesting.
And the other voice, the tiny creature there. You are not normal, are you?
Of course I'm normal. What kind of question is that? Who is this guy?
Apologies, I am not sure what is and is not a normal sight to see in this modern world. I had thought you were a member of some sort.
Actually, she's not very normal.
You're both mean. I'll blow this angry bird up just like I blew up the bright boxes.
Yeah, could you not, please? Please? It's not an angry bird. It's an airplane. Anyhow, Mr. Dunning,
Yes.
please enlighten us on your rescue op.
Well, they're moving metahumans. The US is clearly going to use them for something. They've been doing experiments. They force metas into servitude. I don't know if you know this. There's
Why? There's a reason I left U.S. Black Ops.
Well, there's a girl that they're moving on the ship. They're taking them all to America. I think they're going to be docking in Philadelphia, or I'll have better intel tomorrow. I was hoping to rescue some of them before the ship left. It's going to be at the docks until tomorrow midnight.
We took that other place. Why can't we take this one?
The CIA is... They have a big presence there right now. They aren't saying they're CIA. They're posing as something else, but it's pretty obvious.
Well, we murdered all the Nazis and the Nukies.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Can I try an acrobatics?
Yeah.
When I was passing by and saw the roadblock, David would have thought, "Oh, I could just hop in the barrels and get some more plums."
Okay.
Not sure if the tree would slap me.
No, behaves much like a regular tree.
Okay.
As you balance on top of that barrel.
She says be careful.
Oh, sorry. I'll handle them carefully. Sorry for being too rough. Anybody else want some?
No.
Sure.
I'm good.
You've been eating her babies all week.
He'll just grab 3 and get down.
Yeah, we killed all the Nazis and the Nukies, and we rescued this nice lady. I like her. She's all painty.
Oh, Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see you. They rescued you from Nazis? She rolls her eyes. She's like, these guys saved me from a prison. Meta storage. I was being used as some kind of American weapon. Repurposed by Nazis. I saw a few of the dead Nazis. They did look like Nazis.
From the other world.
They tasted like Nazis.
Garth, is that small creature a child?
What?
It's more
That one?
confused than I was when I first woke up.
Who are you talking about? That one? Are you talking about Is?
You don't know my name.
Yeah, I know that. That was an out of character
Yes,
question.
yes.
You can point we Garth's character token. He's pointed over there now.
I'll have you know, I'm 1,264 rotations.
Of the planet around the sun.
I mean, yeah, it'd be a lot more if it was the moon. This guy, I say to our tattooed friend.
She's like, wait, what? And Richard Dunning's also like, oh, alright, we'll need to talk about that as well. But yes, Garth, I think we'll be able to get, or the best bet to save this girl will be as they're moving her onto the ship tomorrow. Just before they leave, they're keeping her sedated because she's been trying to escape from them.
Who is this girl?
Her name's Kate Gill. She's a very powerful elementalist. She can shape the rock and earth, create it out of nothing. We have a plan to make a safe place for all the metahumans. But it
Well,
does
that's
somewhat
stupid.
hinge on
Fuck
her.
her. Let her die. Desynchronized.
Warning. Garth always skinned the pelts of the animals he killed.
Wait, a little girl? Like a child?
Yes, she's... I forgot how old she is. 12-ish? 10?
Well, it's a kid. We can't not get the kid. Kids are the best. You take them, and then you get to raise them however you want, and then they turn into adults, and then you can do all kinds of things with them.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I think a Chamuka's right. Wait a minute. What was the last part you said?
You know, ribs, belly, loin, chop, thigh, shoulder.
Well, it depends on who you give them to. If it's the unseelie, it's one thing. If it's a seelie, it's the other. If it's a wild, it's a completely other thing.
Yeah, I was with you right up until that last bit.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, Richard, we're in. Chan Yu, you in?
Very well. You have taken me away from China, so I will stay with you for now.
David?
I can't let the little devil thing sell it for bones. I'm with you, and I'm gonna make sure the kid's okay. Don't worry.
I wouldn't sell its bones until it died and all the flesh melted off.
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. Voices in my head.
Harambe?
Ooh, we can have him eat all the sisa.
If you're going to eat anyone, then the CIA would be a good place to start based on their behavior here over the past 2 weeks.
Usually I demand tribute before the job, but I'll concede an exception this time.
I've just got to say, I've never met anyone like you, or like you. He's talked to Harambe and Is. I didn't even know people like you could exist. I don't think anyone does. And you said you were 1,000 years old.
Yeah. Wait, do I look older than 2,000 or 1,000?
He's no. You look much younger.
Thank you.
But
I water myself a lot.
I've got some details here, and he'll pull out a big fat folder of files.
Oh. Oh, I get to roll this.
Don't forget about the briefcase you found in that boat as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that briefcase too. I'll pop that.
Now, if you excuse me, there is a baby to be slept on.
A bunch more files, and with that, we'll take another quick break and be back in 5 minutes. We're back. So, Richard Dunning has been met. He has been kidnapped. Not quite. Let's tell this how it is. Garth, Chanyu, and David have arrived in London. They've met with the Dunnings, re-teamed up with Harambe and Is. And Richard Dunning has told you that the CIA are preparing to forcefully take a bunch of metahumans from the UK to America for experimentation / slavery.
We should just steal the boat.
That's probably a good idea. That's definitely an option. Garth, you know this boat. You've been on this boat before.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a pretty old now cargo ship, originally used in the Pacific in World War II. It's the USS Agawam. There were kind of 4 of these ships with different names, obviously. All but this one have now been decommissioned.
Okay.
And
yeah. I'll find that little bit of information like, oh. Huh. I remember this boat. I've been on this boat.
Well, shit. Okay. And it's currently in dock further down the Thames on the outskirts of London at a huge shipping yard. You can see that the CIA has probably got about 20 people altogether on the boat.
And who else?
It's 20 CIA operatives, that is, ranging from just soldiers to a couple of pretty high ups. You might even recognize a couple of the names on that list.
Okay, but I mean, like, Who's staffing the crew? Is this like a naval vessel?
Yeah. So it's
Like a legit navy?
yeah. A few of them are legit, just Navy sailors.
Okay.
There's maybe like 6 of those, and then the 20 CIA that are acting as guard.
Okay.
British government is aware of what they're doing. They're handing them these metahumans themselves. Because British government's not really got a use for them, but America's going to use them for stuff.
Okay.
But the dock isn't particularly guarded. The only guard it's got is the standard bloke with a torch to check for people in middle of night, and then the CIA themselves.
What are you guys reading?
Okay. Oh, just boring intelligence. Is Richard Dunning at all surprised when I start taking the intelligence and
I landed on his shoulder, by the way.
I mean I'm sure I do not look like the intelligent kind of people that Dunning is used to.
He just looks really confused by everything.
Okay.
It's like, so where did you guys come from?
I was in a jar.
Australia, Sri Lanka.
Everyone starts talking at once. Brazil, China.
Mexico. He kind of like scratches the back of his head.
I was found inside a tomb.
They took me from my forest. I got put in a jar. Then I had to kill them, and then I found these guys, and then we were in the bird, and I grew a tree.
I like put my finger up to silence the room and wait. Chan, you did you say tomb?
Yes. It was where I was mummified.
I've done that before. It's no fun. They get all dry and crinkly.
Okay, we're gonna table that conversation for now, but
These are all things that we should come back to when we have more time to discuss them, I agree. Says Richard.
oh, and while I'm going through that intelligence, I'm gonna like pass that briefcase over to Chan Yu and be like, hey, what's in there?
Chan, you will open the briefcase.
Files, photos, a radio, another gun, a banana.
I want that.
A few files. Some other miscellaneous items. A gun.
Standard fare for CIA. So have I gone through all of Dunning's stuff?
Yeah,
Banana,
you'll get through it.
How much do bananas weigh?
About 1 banana.
How much do bananas weigh?
Much less than a pound.
8 ounces, apparently.
That's twice.
A pound? Wait, what? Huh? I don't know how much.
20
banana
grams
is.
or 4.
Well, it is getting drug over, and then there's soon going to be a banana tree next to the peach tree.
Oh God.
Oh, nice.
Easy for you to say. You don't have to fly this thing. Well, it's got trees all over the center of mass.
So yeah, while they're going over the paperwork, all of a sudden, just
Boop.
I gotta roll it, but bananas.
BANANAS bananas.
This shit is.
I assume it'd probably be like right here. Yeah, right there.
Oh, god damn it! Would you please quit growing vegetation in the inside of my plane?
Wait. It's bananas. It's good. It does amazing to your skin and hair.
Hi, banana tree. How are you?
I could go cook a koi.
What did it say?
It's a baby.
Intelligence.
It's
equivalent
still have
to my
IQ 12.
intelligence.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
oh, thirsty. Very thirsty.
Tattoos. Or painted. Help me. She needs water.
All right.
But yeah, you guys can keep talking.
Grabs the watering can.
Fascinating. You grew an entire tree from the seed?
Uh-huh.
I thought those things in bananas were tarantula eggs, not seeds.
Some of them are.
And I'm sorry, but I did not catch your name.
So, have you ever eaten a tarantula before? They're delicious.
I mean, I've eaten their eggs. I've eaten bananas. They're full of the things.
She outright just ignored you. That wasn't me not hearing you as a character, as a player, Jared.
I've been calling her Greenie. On account of she's no bigger than the greenies I fire out my nostrils when they're plugged.
Does she not understand the concept of a name?
Well, I understand names. I'm not telling.
It's a secret.
What is the purpose of your name if you do not tell anyone?
Adoy power.
The power to know who is talking to you?
Humans. I say that to Arumbaray.
They do not understand.
Well, I'm running out of steam because of reasons. I gotta go back to work on Monday, and that's messing with my brain, I think. But
Oh, what? Really? They're cutting you. They're lifting the.
yeah, they
shelter
only
in place?
furloughed me for 3 weeks anyway.
Oh.
I were hoping it'd get extended, but it's not been. My boss is just crazy. I really needed to catch the virus.
Oh.
That sounds mean, but
That
it's
is
it's
you
server
might
rate.
not want to say that on stream.
Oh shit, yeah. Fuck.
Anyway,
She'll never
before we
find
say
this.
something else.
before I reveal more. Whew, that's hilarious. Yeah, we'll be back at some point for this to see how this goes, I'm sure. But
Couple weeks.
a couple weeks.
This next week is maybe this book one finale of of Dark Visions, but I don't know. We'll see how
Ooh,
these
really?
guys do.
It did feel like it were approaching finaleisms, and like it felt like. Oh yeah, but yeah, it's good. Dark Visions. That'll be back next Friday. On Sunday, will we be playing Windraker? James.
Yes.
Cool. Windraker, Yar, Pirates, what have you. Is there
Pirates.
no happening tomorrow?
I don't
Not-
think so.
All
Not
right.
unless we make it.
And then, Thursday, oh no, probably no Star Trek next Thursday.
No Star Trek next Thursday
We're gonna
because I'm turning an age.
Happy Age Day. For next Thursday, everyone, make sure you come and watch a video and say Happy Age Day, Tara.
I really don't actually know how old I'm gonna be. How old are we gonna be there, James?
Don't say it on
33.
stream, you'll get tracked down.
33.
Now everyone knows everything about you.
Oh no!
I mean,
yep.
I've scrolled Facebook before. The internet has all of my information.
Yeah, there's much quicker ways to get it than listening through these streams, I'm sure. Well,
But yes,
in order
things
of
are coming.
highest build, should we go top build first? Everoff.
Hello, I was David, shortly helping with a little bit of transit assistance.
Oi, oi. And he makes $2 million an episode for this. And then next highest grossing is James.
Hey, I am James. I played Garth. Garth kind of murdered a couple of people.
One
One.
person.
One, yeah.
Yeah, one. Stop trying to steal people's kills, James.
I
And
didn't.
join at $1.5 million an episode with James is Jared.
I'm Jared. I'm actually looking to negotiate something new where I don't get paid off of profit, but I instead get paid before profit because these guys are pulling shit with the profit margins. I played Chun Yu. I killed one guy, James.
And then next highest build is Z Warrior. $1 million an episode.
The warrior playing a Rumbre. I did not get to kill anyone this time.
I'm sorry, Arambere. I put that
Good.
delicious baby there as well.
Gonna have to make up next time.
Oh, yeah. And then finally, we don't pay her anything. It's Tara.
I mean, to be fair, I did kind of start the cafe, so I'd be the one who.
Yeah, you get all the profit margins.
I get all the profit margins. I do the shitty CEO shady thing where I'm just like, I don't get paid a lot. Bonus, 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 bonus.
Yeah, we've got a turnover in excess of like $4 trillion now, I think.
It's really bad. I make all the money. But yes, I am Tara. I played Is the Mystery, the ADD, the Amazing.
This was-
Also, side note, I wrote a book. You should read my book and
Read.
buy my book. It's called Another Online, All Hail the Queen. It's book 1 in a fantasy sci-fi game lit or lit RPG. It's awesome. Catch it on, get it off of Amazon. My cat accidentally made it so I could only sell through Amazon. So yeah, that's a story.
You dick cat. We're Chunk or
It was Wedge.
Wedge. Is one of them called Chunk and one of them called Wedge?
Yep.
Okay.
But yep. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, everyone. Bye. Sorry for weirdness.
That's fine.